Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Nichwajoro aka Miss Fair Vocal, bring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I am so love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, I know videos are coming late. Guys, I have a horrible heartburn. Okay, I went out last night and I woke up a bit babblast. I don't know why. Like, this rarely happens to me. But yeah, you know. But anyway, I think that we've got more pressing issues to talk about. Like, imagine dating a man that has a smart shopper card. Like, So there's a lady by the name of Zara on TikTok, and girl has a lot to say about men that use smart shopper cards, and this is what she has to say.
Am I the only person who finds it so embarrassing when a guy has a smart shopper card? It's like, why? Like, guys, I can't. Imagine I'm at Pick and Pay with my boyfriend, and then before he pays, he takes out his smart shopper. I ain't gay, right? Like, that's so embarrassing. Yo,
Now, of course, you guys, this caused a lot of hoo-ha, you know, hoorah and everything, to a point where even Pick and Pay, their page was pressed, y'all. They even went out to retweet, and they were talking about, like, imagine being with a man that can't use a smart shop or whatever, or that is not smart, blah blah blah. And Zara stood with 2 firm feet on that ground, and this is what she came back saying.
First of all, this is a lie. I've never put pressure on any man to do anything. Men put pressure on themselves because they don't want to stay away from girls like me. If you're a man, do yourself a favor, stay away from girls like me. And then when it's smart shopper, go in peace. You seem like an understanding nice girl, so they must choose girls like you. Peace. Like, I don't understand people now of this life. It's like, why can't you just go for the people that will understand you? Why do you want to go for people like me? Stay away from girls like me. Peace. Like, the thing is now, no matter how much fucking defending and whatever you're gonna do for these niggas, they will never choose you. The minute they can choose someone like me, they're gonna go for someone like me. The minute they can leave you, Mrs. Understanding and Mrs. Everything.
Now, there were other people that were also asking, like, okay, who is girls like you, you know, this and that. I think she's talking about gorgeous girls. gorgeous girls, you understand? I think that's what she's talking about. And so I thought that it was something that we could actually sit and obviously discuss. One thing about South African men, they will be pressed, okay? They will be pressed, and they were super they were super upset about this. They were super upset. There were people that were asking, like, oh, so now we can use our smart shopper cards, now we can do this, now we can do that. I think that she really honestly answered in the best way that she can. I think that, you know, being who I am now, if that works for you, continue with that. If that works for you, continue with that. Now, the moment I saw her and she was talking about this and how it would be weird, and I mean, guys, like, we're just trying to gossip a bit. Like, this is something that just came to me. I was like, okay, if she's dating non-South African, I'm not gonna say which particular group, but I feel like the moment I said non-South African, a lot of you guys would know or suspect. If she's not dating or she's been dating guys that are not from South Africa, it would be strange for her to see a man pull up a smart shopper card, because guys that are not from South Africa, majority do not have a smart shopper card, you understand? And I don't think that with others it's because they just don't want to. I think that it's because, you guys know, for you to register a smart shopper card, you do need an ID. I think you also need a valid passport. Some of them, their permits have expired and stuff, and so it's just a lot of hassle. Some of them think they can be tracked down by those information, and so they just choose never to register for any smart shopper card, and they just go about their life and buying and everything. And so for me, I would understand why maybe she would feel like it's strange. What do I think? I don't have a problem I don't honestly have a problem with a man that uses a smart shopper card. I do not. I think, you're being clever with your money, you're saving money, that is great. However, I will go ahead and say that when you are presenting that smart shopper card, like there needs to be a way. You understand? There needs to be a way, and there needs to be a nice way, in my opinion. I would have a problem if we are on the queue and here is a long queue behind, everybody is sitting here waiting, and my man is busy pants person looking for a smart shopper line. I can't, like, no, like, we're not doing that. If it's not right there next to your card, like, which obviously you need to have a wallet or a card holder. If it's not right there, like, we're not going into your bag to be looking up and down, especially if there's a queue. If it's just us, there are no people behind us, and it has nothing to do with like us being embarrassed or something, because this is how I do it. I always use my smart shopper. I won't even lie, I've got different rewards cards, but I always make sure that it's right there. I will look for it. If it's not there, I am not going to, you are not gonna find me in my bag up and down, especially if there are people. I'm considerate, because someone behind here is in a hurry, someone wants to go home, and if I did not put all my ducks in a row, I did not prepare myself, then I'm gonna lose on those points. You understand? So for me, honestly, like, it's just that. Yes, I don't have a problem with a man that uses a smart shopper card. If anything, it also just shows that this person is smart with their money, and I absolutely love that. But yeah, now you should not be like in the front of the line, busy up and down, looking like, hey, for a smart shopper. That would just be too much for me. But I do not understand why so many people took offense to this. I think that if that's her preference, that's her preference. You guys don't see people attacking men that literally come out and say, I'm not gonna date a dark-skinned woman. There are men that literally say that. If you're dark-skinned, I want a yellow bone. I do not want a fat woman. People say this. Men say this all the time. I don't want a fat woman. I want a skinny woman, or if she's fat, then she needs to have a small waist and a big bum. Basically, like, I don't know, like thick, in a way that they would try pronounce that. So if you have a small waist, big boob, butt, and then a bigger top, they can accept that. But if you're just a big girl that does not have the small waist, that does not have the hourglass figure, then they don't want anything to do with you. So I don't see people coming and even trending the topic at all. That's okay when men have their own preference and they say it out loud and they don't even have a problem. But now it's a problem that a woman is saying, I don't want a man that is using a smart shopper card. I honestly didn't understand what the hurrah is. Okay, clearly she's dating those that do not, and if you use one, then you're clearly not in her radar, and so you shouldn't be pressed, because you are not her target market to begin with. And so the other thing again that I saw was that there were also women that were coming. Yeah, women, I won't lie, guys. It's rare for me to actually see men come in women's defense whenever there's men that is out here, like, saying crazy stuff about women. You understand? So as I said, for an example, men can literally have a whole thread of talking about how fat girls are this and that, dark skinned girls are this and that, light skinned girls are this and that, slender girls, because I do know that they also discriminate against really, really, really skinny girls. So there's a certain category that you need to be at. You can't be too skinny, you can't be too fat, you just have to be, you understand? And men will literally have a thread where they're talking, the other one will come with, hey, I once went with this one and this happened, that's why now I'm just like, I'm done. This one will say this, and you can go through the whole thread. You're never gonna get a single pick me man, and not even one that will come and be like, yo, but they're all women, you should treat them right, like, imagine, yo, this and this, yo, ngaluma, whatever. No, men don't do that. But we women, I don't know if we're just so desperate for acceptance from the same man. I don't honestly get it. I was like, the women that were out here talking about, hey, this and this, I'm like, what business is yours? Because if she does not want a man that uses a smart shopper, that's her choice. And that's what she wants. She can't imagine that. She should not have to imagine that. It's a free world. We do have men that are like, I am not having a smart shopper card or any reward, point rewards card for that. And that is great for them. Then them and this girl, Uzara, they're a perfect match. Why are you trying to want to change her mind or to want to make us feel like what she's saying is wrong? Because that's how she feels and that's her opinion. That's something that has been working for her. So for me, I honestly just did not understand it. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie, I did not get. But as I said, I honestly don't have a problem with a man that uses a smart shopper card. I think that, he's somebody that, obviously means that, he's careful with his money and he also wants to get rewards. But if you dare were there by the till, the smart shopper is not here next to your card, and you are all of a sudden up and down, like, looking, people are there like standing. We are out here because you want to save that 2 cents that the smart shopper is we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But the other part again that I can also say is that the smart shopper card is also not just only about rewards. For some of you that may not know, a little bit of education. As I said, I use it a lot. There are certain items that you get and you get them on discount if you actually use the smart shopper. There are many times that I have saved a lot of money. There are times where I've saved over $100. There are times where I've saved 160, almost 200. So it does help. I'm not even going to lie, I love it. I mean, that $200 in this economy will definitely go a long way. But again, I'm not lying. Like, you better not hold the line because you are out here tata selling confusion everywhere because we're busy looking for a smart shopper. And then some will even take it a step further to go to the next person. Hi, can I please borrow your smart shopper? During the people how I think that we all just have preferences. I feel like what I cannot do, I wouldn't really expect my men to do. I don't do that. I honestly do not. Like, if I have it, I have it. If I don't have it, I don't have it. But it's always there because I always keep it in my wallet and I always go everywhere with my wallet. And that's because I'm avoiding the whole nonsense of matasa at the till. But anyway, I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below. What is the funniest story that you guys have ever experienced when it comes to smart shopper cards or this rewards point reward cards? From Owamie, I love you guys. Happy Friday, and I will see you guys my next upload. Bye, ninjas.